What's going on, class? It's Maalito, the drill professor, and we back again with yet another lecture video, you heard. In today's video, I'm gonna be coming back to y'all with the tutorials, man. You know we ain't whipped out the PowerPoint presentation in a minute. Man, y'all give me 100 likes on this video right now so I can buy a lint roller for this. I don't even know what's on here, bro. All types of stuff. You would think I owned a cat. I don't even own a cat, bro. 150 likes so I can adopt a cat, you heard? But that's besides the point. In today's video, we gonna be getting very slizzy. Now, I ain't gonna lie. It took me a while to warm up to this genre. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Now, if you've been in my Discord server or you've been cooking up with me in Discord channels, go in Discord and below if you want to cook up with me, you know what I'm saying? You would know that I am a big sexy drill hater. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna lie. Like, really and truly, like, you would have thought I was Slizzy K or some shit like that. You heard? Like, just took me a little while for me to kind of assimilate and get my mind in the right space to be able to attack this genre in the way that I really wanted to, you heard? I've come back to give you guys a quick little tutorial in the PowerPoint presentation, as you can see right here. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video, my brothers. In today's episode of the study of drill psychology, we're gonna be attacking the genre of sexy drill. As you guys can see, hey Drea, let me chill, you heard? Yo, hit me up, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, when I mean sexy drill, I'm talking about in the style of Cash Cobain, R2R Chow Lee, Power Trav type beats, stuff like that. You heard what I'm saying? So we gonna attack this genre right here, right now. So make sure y'all stay tuned and watch through the whole video so you can really understand this genre in its entirety and attack 2024 with a new vibe. Let's go. The background proponents of these artists is gonna be R2R Chow Lee, and Power Trav. Now, I didn't include Cash Cobain in this little list right here because he's the very creator of this whole genre. I don't really know if he started it, like he was the first person to have a FLP that was sexy drill. However, he did pop it off, and I know Cash Cobain's name is associated with sexy drill, so I'm gonna give him that credit. If any of y'all slizzy enthusiasts in the comment section know a little bit more than me, feel free to educate, and I remain a student. I don't care what it is. Now, sexy drill was created in the last year or two, maybe 3 years, maybe longer than that. Like I said, I don't know for sure, but I just know that it popped off in the last couple of years, and it's kind of been approaching the scene as a more popular genre. Now, it's all behind the Slizzy Records, the Slizzy little labels slash music group, you know what I'm saying? They kind of pioneered and popped off this genre and really made it a thing, you know what I mean? You kind of associate sexy drill with Slizzy. Slizzy is their group. Moving on to the notability, we've got videos on YouTube in the high six figures, even in the millions when it comes to Cash Cobain and his link ups with like Chow Lee, produced, you know what I'm saying, Power Trav and all that stuff like that. You heard what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go listen to some sexy drill. You got a lot of them on Cash Cobain's channel. R2R has a lot of live performances as well where he talks his shit. What really had sexy drill kind of popping off late last year was the fact that it kind of touched the mainstream sound, and Drake actually hopped on a sexy drill type beat. So, you know, everybody's eyes were kind of on that genre for a little bit. All the producers and shit posting Drake x Cash Cobain sexy drill type beats trying to fuck with the algorithm. So the shit popped off a little bit. If that genre could definitely touch artists that are up there like that, then you know you're doing something right and it's a different sound. So kudos to y'all. Kudos to Slizzy for doing crazy with that, you heard. Now moving on to the beat selection. So it's gonna be old school R&B and pop samples that are gonna be kind of the forefront of this type of genre. Sometimes you'll get Drake, some people will sample Frank Ocean. Sometimes you could go back to like 90s R&B where you could loop around some vocals, like you never know, like maybe some Aaliyah with some Alicia Keys. Usually the vocals are gonna be airy and they're gonna be reverb drowned. So there's kind of like some mixer presets that you can use where you can kind of drown the vocals in reverb and delay and just make it like a hallway effect to where the vocals are act like a pad. You know what I mean? The main proponent of sexy drill as well is gonna be that loud, distorted sub bass. Now you're gonna hear this later on when I do the cook up. And to be honest, that's the main reason why I hated this genre, because of that sub bass. It used to annoy the piss out of me. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But hey, I've learned to love it and I've learned how to manipulate it in my own way to where it's not overbearing. The drums and the percussion are gonna stay drill, so you're gonna get the drill hi-hats, the drill snares, you know what I'm saying? And when I mean snares and hi-hats, I mean the patterns. The sounds aren't gonna stay the same. It's gonna be more light sounds, more R&B sounds that you're gonna get in the sexy drill genre. However, drum patterns and the bounce is gonna be similar to drill, you know what I'm saying? But it's more or less like a floaty drill where it's kind of like a flowy beat. The last very important proponent of sexy drill beats is gonna be the stomp kicks. So the stomp kicks, everybody knows, like the Jay Holiday kick, the Cash Cobain type of stuff. That's what that is, the infamous kick. Like I said, y'all gonna hear it later. If you make sexy drill, you already know what I'm talking about. Now, without further ado, let's get into this cook up. All right, y'all, so we are in this FLP. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this is the first sexy drill beat that I've ever made from scratch. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And to be honest, it came out pretty good. So, you know what I'm saying? Starting off with the sample. So the sample is gonna be called Key to You. This is my boy Kentracks. Now, shout out Ken. I ain't gonna lie, that's gang, you heard? So you see that kind of like light and airy instruments? Yeah, so that's what I mean by the light, airy vocals that kind of sound like a pad because they're just drowned in reverb. Ken did a great job incorporating that into this loop over here. Moving on to the drums. I'm gonna give it to you guys like this, pause. You starting off with the Cash Cobain kick like this. You got a clap. Hi-hats. Little stutter effect. Some bongos. And stop play with the kick. This little percussion right here. Then I added some little, like a gunshot effect for some drill effect. Another gun. And then that bass. The vocal chop loop in the background, shout out Saint. So let's break down each one of these instruments. So for the kick, what it's basically going to be is a regular drill kick, but it's going to play a little bit more times than a regular drill kick because regular drill kicks are mad loud. So usually what it is it'll be this kind of bounce. I'll play it with the metronome as well. Then you want to make sure to have this spice at the end. That joint is a signature right there. You don't have to have it in all of your beats, but it definitely helps. And I almost forgot one thing. Shout out my boy Louis because he put me onto this sauce. So you basically use the Jamaica kick, like the Nazi BK type beat type kick. You use that joint in it to add some bounce as well. I'm gonna go ahead and play that with the Cash Cobain kick so you guys can hear how it sounds. I ain't mean to put away your sauce, Louis. My bad. I ain't gonna lie. Matter of fact, I might ask him before I put this in the video. You hit a bounce, I ain't gonna lie, that joint tough. All right, and like I said, the stomps just layered the kick, so, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too exciting there, it's just adding a little bit more texture. And this clap is just a regular trap clap. You see, it's a trap sounding clap, but it's on the drill snare pattern. So that's why I said the patterns are gonna stay the same, however, the sounds are gonna change. Okay, Microsoft. And then now I have this little perk effect that hits right before the clap, so it makes like a type sound. So I'm gonna play it for you guys so you can hear it. So you see how that kind of adds to the bounce right there. Obviously, like I said, the drill hi-hats. The gunshot effect I just added right before the drop just to add some more spice. And there's a gunshot effect I kind of just plays like an extra bounce. That's kind of how it plays, just loops like that. And then a stutter effect to add some texture on the start of each bar. Just like that. I also added this little breath riser right here. It's one of my favorite risers. I ain't gonna lie, y'all not getting the sauce. Matter of fact, if I play it, y'all gonna get the sauce. Hey man, if you gonna work that hard for the sauce, go ahead. Well, now you gotta EQ out the metronome, so And then we've got the sexy drill bass. This is basically just following the root notes of the sample. It's very plain and simple. Now, in terms of arrangement and effects, I went ahead and added this intro verb effect right here, which is basically gonna just make it sound like a hallway. So it sounds like this. So that's what plays right before the drop. This kind of reminds me like when you're at a party and you leave to go to the bathroom. Like that's how the music sounds from inside the bathroom. That shit is wonderful, I ain't gonna lie. And that's pretty much it when it comes to the drums. So I'm gonna move over to the mixer and we're gonna break this thing down as well. Moving over to the mixer track, I've obviously got the intro verb effect on the master. I ain't gonna lie, y'all not getting this sauce. You know where to find it, go ahead. But I ain't giving it to you. I'm sorry. Some things, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep it involved. I went ahead and did my basic master track mixing, which is gonna be the soft clipper as well as the fruity EQ with the band 7 knob turned up slightly, just so we can get some more crispiness there. The loop got a little bit of stereo separation, and since Ken, I think, already EQ'd out the bass of the loop, but I didn't really need to do that. Cash kick got turned up a little bit and I put that joint in mono. Sexy drill 808 is gonna get 50% stereo separation. That's just gonna make it a little bit more wider on the headphones, just to give you a more immersive feeling. I turned down the stomp a little bit. The bongo and the clap got turned up as well. Just basic leveling on the rest of these sounds, and that's pretty much it there. I slapped me and Ken's tags on this joint, and that's pretty much the beat, man. So I'm gonna let y'all boys hear it. I'm gonna play it with some vocals as well, so you guys can have a complete song to listen to. You know I look out for my viewers and all that.
I'll never leave her alone. Don't get it tripping and telling me shit when I'm already up in my zone. It don't get it tripping and telling me shit when I'm already up and I'm gone. I never asked you for nothing. I never asked you for nothing, that's why I be mad. You ain't have nothing to offer, you ain't give me nothing. You don't get stuck in your pressure, ain't care what my feelings are. And I know I said that I'm done with your shit, but sometimes I don't know how I'm missing it. I done gave too much of bitches, I don't got no shame in me. There's some nigga who still go out searching for love, but I guess that's lame to me, I know it. I still be looking for something that light up that flame in me. I gotta watch out for niggas that never bring nothing, but still wanna hang with me, I know it. Yes, I done made some decisions, I gotta have time, okay, okay. I never wanted to boat, no, I'm over just diamond that, okay. I'm a little figures, I'm showing up late when I'm sliding in. I know a nigga that told like he really bad, they don't know I got buying in, okay. Yes, I know how I get it done. Yes, I know how I get it done, but he said that he real, but I'm real. I don't care what they do, no, I won't up. But they pass, I'ma think I'm a devil. I keep it cool, but I swear that I hang around killers.
Alrighty, and that is gonna be the video for today, you heard. If you guys learned something new about the sexy drill genre, make sure you comment down below to let me know that I'm doing my job. And if you reached the end of the video, I appreciate you for sticking to the end. Make sure you guys are joining my Discord down below for the hub of communications, connections, and straight up just good music, you heard. Comment down below if you was missing the tutorials, man, but you already know we back in effect. And with that being said, class is dismissed.